That's a plum tree that's growing in the field right next to us. That's the only 2 plums I see on here. Well, there's a couple more down here. But I know that the cardinals come out here and they get these plums. So, this tree's too big to deal with. But guess what, folks? There are some smaller versions of it. Look here. There's one there. All through here. There's small versions of that plum tree where it's dropped fruit. And they've sprouted. This is a wild plum. And I fully intend to dig up some of these little sprouts and get a bunch of them over by our cabin so that we can have wild plums. Because these guys will grow regardless of any kind of weather or anything. They'll just grow. And we probably could do that in the next few days. Now, I know it's not recommended to dig up trees and move them this time of year. It's late in the spring. It gets pretty hot. But I've done it before, and I'll tell you how I've done it. I get a hole ready for them. Dig a nice deep hole, and I fill it with water. Then I dig up a tree, move it, dirt and all, right into that hole. Backfill it and put more water in it. And I water it until it can't hold any more water in a hole. And it always works. Now you might be wondering what all these are that I'm standing amongst. This is sumac. No, it's not poison sumac. It's not going to break you out. But it's coming along pretty nicely. I've got some of it on my side of the line, which I'm going to allow to grow. It's right over here. When we bought this place, it had all been mowed down. Coming back, and I'm glad. Because this is winged sumac. And I'll tell you why it's called that. You can see along the leaf stems, little outside wings. So that's winged sumac. Now it will get, later in the summer, it'll get berries on it. Hold your hand out and put all of your fingers together, your fingertips together, like that. And that's kind of the shape of the drupe. It's called a drupe of berries. I see some old ones from last year. You can get an idea what they look like. You see there? That's what they look like. Now these berries make a really good lemonade, and you can hang them and dry them and then grind them up for an herb, a seasoning, to be used in Mediterranean style cooking. Lots of it out here. Another thing that most people cut back, but we do not. We keep our wild foods. We like to have them growing. And they'll make a pretty nice border between the properties. So I think I've got some more way back up there. And I'm going to let that row grow. Now we could cut back some of them because we're going to have plenty. We could cut back some of them just so that we have a solitary row. And then whatever they want to do out there, it's their business. But we'll have ours. Not everybody goes in for wild foods like we do. We like it. And since it always comes back, we're always guaranteed of having something to eat or drink or season with.